Welcome back, everyone. Today we're hitting the streets to look at some of the most insane moments where carjackers thought they had an easy score, only to find out they messed with the wrong car. From victims who refused to back down to getaway plans that spectacularly failed. These clips are pure, high-octane, instant karma. Buckle up, let's get into it. Cruising down a dark highway, this driver finds a fake roadblock full of guys with machetes and bad intentions. But instead of stopping, they lay on the horn and hit the gas, blowing right through their pathetic trap. Play stupid games, win a face full of headlights. This crew rolls up in broad daylight, thinking they've got an easy score. They swarm the car, ready for chaos, but the driver meets their aggression with a firearm. Suddenly, these tough guys turn into track stars, leaving one of their own to eat pavement. This two-man crew slips into a quiet neighborhood, thinking they've hit the jackpot, but they completely overlook the home's elite four-legged security detail. The moment this tiny, ferocious guard dog springs into action, their grand heist is foiled by a few yaps as they scramble into the night. This crew of geniuses blocks off a dark highway tunnel, waiting for an easy score. But instead of hitting the brakes, this driver hits the gas, turning their little roadblock into a human bowling alley and scattering them like pins. Their plan had a fatal flaw: the grille of a car. A man finds a stranger just chilling in his driver's seat, acting like he owns the place.
This is not your car, this is my car. But why are you in my car?
The wannabe thief tries a smooth brain act with a random card, but the owner isn't falling for it and lets him know the cops are on their way.
No, you can't get out, because we calling the cops. What do you mean for what? This is Grand Theft Auto. I don't know what. Are you trying to steal my car? What are you doing?
His joyride fantasy ends with a prime spot on the concrete. This duo of clowns thinks they're slick, tailing a guy all the way home. But they made one fatal miscalculation. They followed the wrong guy. Instead of fear, the homeowner serves up his personal anti-carjacking device, a damn RPG. Their brilliant plan evaporates as they burn rubber out of there. This crew of geniuses rolls up in a stolen car that's already dead and tries to steal another one just as the cops arrive. One wannabe track star decides to run.
Hey, I'll get him, Here.
But face plants on the sidewalk with a loaded handgun magazine in his pocket. His career in crime was as short as his sprint. This guy decides to play real-life Frogger on a busy highway, thinking he can stop a car for a carjacking. He learns a very painful lesson in physics when a passing car sends him on a one-way trip to the stratosphere. The laws of traffic are stricter than the laws of crime. Check out this absolute brainiac. He yanks a car door open at a red light, expecting an easy score, but he didn't count on a driver with a heavy foot and zero patience. The driver just hits the gas, leaving our hero standing in the middle of the road with his bruised ego. A wannabe carjacker makes his move in a school parking lot, but his master plan hits a brick wall. The door's locked.
Westbound to the parking lot, on your right, on your right, on your right.
He decides to play fleeing felon on foot, forgetting you can't outrun the eye in the sky. His brilliant sprint ends with him surrounded by flashing lights. On a dark, rainy night, this aspiring street tough thinks he's got an easy mark, but he forgot to check if his target was an absolute unit. The tables turn as the victim unleashes instant justice, slamming the would-be carjacker to the pavement, while his accomplice watches their brilliant plan dissolve. A security crew is cruising along when a rival crew unleashes a hailstorm of bullets on their armored truck. But they picked the wrong targets. The driver puts on a masterclass in evasion while his partner grabs a rifle, ready to return the favor. They messed with the wrong professionals. In the middle of a snowy night, a crew violently drags a driver out, but their master plan has a fatal flaw. The getaway driver can't actually drive. Their Grand Theft Auto turns into a pathetic ballet of pure incompetence, fishtailing out of control into the darkness. This genius carjacks a Ford Super Duty, rips the plates off, then pulls into a gas station like it's just another Tuesday. His joyride comes to a screeching halt when the whole squad swarms in. His brilliant plan earned him a direct-to-jail pass. A crew of wannabe gangsters in their Camaro tries to block a sweet Dodge Charger, but they picked the wrong damn house. The Charger's driver doesn't panic. He slams it into reverse and crashes straight into them. Their heist ends with a self-inflicted fender bender. This crew of geniuses thought they had the perfect ambush, trying to box in an SUV at an intersection. The moment the thief jumps out, the driver floors it, leaving him looking like an idiot in the middle of the road. Their master plan had a car-sized hole in it. Imagine a clown car of wannabe gangsters pouring out of an SUV on a narrow overpass. They think they've got you cornered, but the driver has lightning-fast reflexes. He throws it in reverse and peels out, leaving them scrambling back to their car like confused toddlers. Brilliant plan, guys. Roll up at a red light and just take the car? A wannabe gangster hops out, ready for an easy score, but the target throws it in reverse and ghosts, leaving this clown standing there with his bruised ego. So much for that brilliant idea. This shirtless gunman ditches his car and plays high-stakes Frogger across a live highway, trying to hijack one car after another. But drivers aren't NPCs in his botched video game. His desperate sprint ends exactly where you'd expect, with a face full of asphalt. This crew thought a running car was a jackpot, but they were ambushing a fighter. The first guy rushes in and gets a fist to the face so hard, he drops his gun. The thieves are so terrified, they have to kick their own victim out just to escape. They looked for a victim and found a nightmare. This pack of amateurs thought they had the perfect ambush on an isolated car. But before they can approach, the driver slams the gas, rams one of them, smashes their car door, and peels off like a stuntman. Their brilliant plan was wrecked in 2 seconds flat. This wannabe prank god thought a fake carjacking would get him viral fame. He pulls his prop gun like he's in a low-budget action movie. But the victim pulls out a very real firearm.
Oh, fuck, dog! Hey, bro! Hey, it's a video! Hey, it's a video! It's a video, dog!
His tough guy act melts into pure terror as he screams, "It's a video, dog!" An absolute genius thinks he's found the perfect score, a lone taxi driver.
Man, I don't...
Give me everything you got! Give me that! Now!
All right.
I need it now!
All right.
But the cabbie, completely unfazed, hits him with the ultimate plot twist. There's a cop behind us. The robber's tough guy act crumbles into pure panic as he gets a front row seat to his own brilliant failure. This crew leads cops on a high-speed tour of their terrible life choices, thinking they're action movie stars. But their brilliant escape hits a brick wall of instant karma, a GMC truck that wasn't on the script. Their getaway ends in a metal-on-metal symphony of failure. This genius thought he could outrun the law, but his grand escape hits a literal wall of fire when he crashes the car. He bails out of the flaming wreck and takes off on foot, because that's what geniuses do when their plans go up in smoke. His brilliant escape literally crashed and burned. This absolute genius shoots at a car during a carjacking attempt and then goes for a jog. But he forgot the golden rule. You can't outrun the radio. His sprint to freedom was just a detour to detention, ending with him eating a mouthful of dirt. This wannabe tough guy jumps on the hood of a car stuck in traffic, thinking he's in control. He didn't count on the force of nature in the passenger seat, who unleashes pure, uncut panic. Screaming and literally beating the driver into hitting the gas. This wannabe carjacker thought she had an easy score, but didn't count on the driver fighting back, or a cop rolling up at the perfect moment. She goes for gold in the resisting arrest Olympics, and her fantasy ends with her doing the splits on the pavement. This brilliant squad figured trapping a driver at the pump would be a walk in the park, but they didn't count on their victim turning the gas nozzle into a weapon, dousing them in a high-octane shower of instant karma and sending them scrambling back to the van. This wannabe carjacker thought he spotted an easy target, but didn't count on the home's elite four-legged security system. The family dog alerts the owner, who comes out ready for a showdown. The getaway car screeches out, leaving their buddy behind to face the music. This thief thought he had the perfect score. He yanks the driver out, jumps in ready to vanish, until clunk. The engine sputters. Turns out the car's secret weapon was a manual transmission. His criminal career couldn't get out of first gear. He thought it was a quiet midnight score. He makes his move and then, boom!
Get the out of here! Die!
A torrent of pure, unfiltered human rage shatters the silence from inside the car. The would-be thief scrambles, his cool composure melting into a panicked sprint for the getaway car. They thought it was an easy score, a lone driver in a quiet driveway. They box the car in, a blur of hoodies and aggression. What they get is a fight, and then a piercing, relentless car alarm. Suddenly, they're not predators. They're rats in a trap, scrambling as their perfect crime dissolves. He thought it was just another late-night score. He pops the car door open, but this car doesn't have an alarm. It has an attitude. Out of nowhere, a voice booms from the speakers. With a personal greeting that sends him scrambling back into the night. He got verbally assaulted by a vehicle. So there you have it, folks. From master plans that turned into total meltdowns to victims who refused to back down, these carjackers found out that not every car is an easy target. Sometimes the person behind the wheel is more dangerous than they are. If you enjoyed watching these clowns get a face full of instant karma, smash that like button and subscribe for more. Until next time, stay safe out there.